Hey, what's up you guys? It is your boy Sparkz here, coming to you some Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 gameplay for you guys. Today we're just going to be talking about the first impressions, the feedback, everything that hopefully Sledgehammer takes into consideration, and just based off their communication in the beta, they go ahead and they change it in the full game. So we're going to be listening in two kind of categories. We're going to be listening to the pros and the cons. Trust me, there's a lot of more pros than cons on this beta. Let's get into the video. You guys are going to be seeing some beta gameplay. This is just going to be highlights, everything you guys haven't seen. I've been using the MCW, the UMP, some sniping. Anything that you guys want to see, it's in this video. So let's get into it. So we're going to be starting off with the pros. Obviously, we always want to start off with the positive. I'm just going to put this out here. This is one of the best betas I've played in a while. It's right up there. I remember when I played Cold War beta, it was fun as hell. So it's gonna be put up there. So compared to the Modern Warfare 2 beta, this is 10 times better. But the pros, it's gonna be starting off with the maps. I think you gotta give Activision and Call of Duty a good nod on this one. It is their 20th year anniversary, so you know, might as well just bring in one of the most iconic Call of Duties and their maps back, with bringing all the Modern Warfare 2 remastered maps into this game. They looked amazing. They played somewhat here and there. We're going to be talking about that in the cons, but all in all, they did great with how the maps look, aesthetically pleasing. And I can't wait to see what other maps they do bring into this game, whether it's a remastered or new maps. The movement is probably the best thing that has happened. Listen, I am not one of those kids that were, you know, was on Rebirth Island and slide canceling, doing 360 720s around you just to get one kill. I think that's just very obnoxious and really stupid of you to do. You just do that just for, you know, a clip or a highlight or, you know, traction somewhere. But the movement is a lot more better than how it was in Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 2 is completely 180 and slow to how it was in Modern Warfare 2019. Even in Cold War, there was more movement than in Modern Warfare 2. But the movement, big plus. They fixed the slide canceling. They fixed the little delay after the slide canceling. The movement from going left to right, I guess you can say, sure, the white wine, whatever. It looks good, feels great. The weapons that I did get to use, I used both of the snipers. Obviously, the ACR, the UMP. I think I used the Rival 9. All the weapons that I did use, they felt great. They really didn't feel like it was underwhelming or underperforming, or, you know, obviously the ACR and the UMP are very head and shoulders above everything else. But the weapons really did feel good, and obviously I'll put this in here now, but I'm probably gonna include it in the cons. Hit detection could be done a little better. Maybe that just has to do with the servers and connection, but the time to kill was great also. The created class system, it was just plain and simple. It's like from Modern Warfare 2. I don't like the UI that much, but the fact that they did include like your perks within that slot. You have the primary, secondary, your tactical, your lethal, and then your field upgrade. And also within that section, you also have the perks, or what they call the gloves. I forgot what's already called already, but that's where you have your little perks in there. I think that's a nice little thing that they added in there, and really good that they did. The return of modes and map voting. Even in the 24/7 playlist with High Rise and in Rust, you can vote on which mode you can go in. You know, if there's a decision between TDM and domination on Rust or High Rise, you're always gonna pick Dom, right? And it's so good to have that decision instead of being just thrown into a game of just domination and you don't know what map it is, or a map on, let's say, a state, and you don't know if it's gonna be kill confirmed or team deathmatch. You know, you always get that choice on what to do, and I think it's just great. You know, it's great to have that in Call of Duty. It sucks that it was taken away and now it's brought back and now it's used as a marketing type of thing, but either way, that should always be a staple in Call of Duty, and that should always stay in Call of Duty, in my opinion. Gameplay wise, from seeing it from COD Next and from seeing it in the first week of the PlayStation beta to seeing it and playing it in the week 2, it felt great. Obviously some visibility, like I said, we're gonna get to that in the cons, but gameplay felt great. It looked great. Lots of people are gonna be saying, you know, it looks like DLC. I mean, from Modern Warfare 2 2009 to Modern Warfare 3, I think 2011, it looked like just a DLC. I do wish that they do more color correction and more saturation on the maps. Just make the maps feel more vibrant and more alive. It seemed like there was like this whole tan, beige, grayish color scheme, and I know that's what Sledgehammer is mostly known for, because if you look at Modern Warfare 3, it was that grayish green color scheme, and then World War II was that tan, and then Vanguard was more like that as well. Hopefully they stick to, you know, that vibrant, high saturated like how Treyarch has it. And then the gunplay was great. You know, you can get a couple kills here. You know, you can slide and shoot at the same time, even with that tactical stance. It is a good benefit to, you know, have that extra gunplay, and the guns do feel amazing no matter what. No matter if it does take 5, 6, 7 bullets to kill, they feel great. I'd rather have a time to kill where it takes extra bullets than takes 2 to 3 shots and you're dead, and that's not fun. So now we're gonna go into the cons. Now the cons isn't as much as the pros, which is a good thing, but the cons I think are the most important ones. So the cons, the skill-based matchmaking, for the love of God, it was horrible. It felt like, even, you know when you play a multiplayer game that has skill-based matchmaking, the first couple of games shouldn't be that bad. No, the first like 10 games you play are absolutely like horrible. Like, you're being thrown in with players that are pro players that play this game non-stop every single day, and it's just not fun. It's not even a skill issue either. It's just, you know, it shouldn't be, you know, Johnny Boy who works 40 hours a week and he just wants to play Call of Duty for 2 hours. He should be able to come and, you know, play with, you know, just play normal and do good without having these TTVers, you know, these slide canceling Y wires going 360s. That's not fun, and that's not even fun to look at. But yeah, it just seemed like, since it was the beta, I'm gonna guess that they were trying to collect data to see how players reacted with such a high skill base, and then obviously I hope that they do turn it down when it comes to, you know, the full game. They should turn it down, because how I look at skill-based matchmaking, you kind of got to look at it like this. If you play 10 matches, right, and however long you want to play those 10 matches, 2 out of those 10 matches should be easy lobbies, right? That's how skill-based matchmaking has, and that's how I've done it, and that's how I've always looked at it. I know if I play 10 games, I know 2 of those games are going to be easy lobbies. Another one is, another con would be visibility. All right, so Sledgehammer did a great job of communicating. You know, they had the little diamond, red diamond above the enemy from Modern Warfare 2 2022. I think that was such a stupid thing that Infinity Ward had that in their game. They didn't want to add a nameplate. They didn't want to do anything. Okay, stupid. But Sledgehammer did have that in, I think, for week 1, I think. And then like when week 2 came out, they introduced the whole nameplate with the red diamond, which was a huge change. It still needs to be worked on. It's a big upgrade from what we had in the week 1 or from Modern Warfare 2 2022. It still needs to be worked on. It should be maybe a tad bit bigger and a tad more vibrant. You know, not vibrant to the point where it's too much and it's like it's in your face, but to the point where it's just it's like just right. You know, you should just have that perfect balance of it's vibrant and it's a good size and it doesn't clog up your screen. It doesn't make you feel overwhelmed. Another con would be spawns. So let's just take high rise for a good, you know, spawn, you know, map based off the beta, right? Normally in domination, when you have B and C or when you have B and A, they should be spawning in their home base, right? They should be spawning near the flag in their home base. What happened was they were spawning on the bottom where the tunnels are at, and it's completely throwing out the spawns, and it's kind of weird. Like sometimes they would spawn in their home base, and other times they'll spawn down there, or sometimes they'll completely flip and they'll spawn at the other side, which it didn't make any sense to me. I would like for Sledgehammer to go to look into the Modern Warfare 2 2009 spawns and try to keep it as aligned and as, you know, traditional as it could be. You know, obviously there's a new spawn system, new game, new server, you know, everything's new, so just try to keep it as traditional as you can. On Rust, on Rust, Rust is a clusterfuck. We don't talk about Rust, all right? But I hope they do keep in line with all the spawns on every single map, not just on High Rise, not just on Estate. On every single map, it should be close to the original as they possibly can get to it. Now on High Rise, I understand spawning in that tunnel area. I don't know what that's called. I just call it tunnel area, all right? And that would be a nice spawn, but that's if like you or your teammate clears out that home base. Either they spawn in that tunnel area or they completely flip to the other side, right? So as long as Sledgehammer can keep those spawns in line, we'll be in for a good time. Also, I don't know if they fixed this in the week 2 beta, like towards the end. I didn't play on the last day, but the friendly footsteps were really loud, too loud. They were louder than enemy footsteps, and sometimes when I was playing with my friends, it seemed like there was an enemy near me and I would turn around and it's just my friend with his loud ass boots. So that's probably a simple change, but the friendly footstep audio does need to be either eliminated, like completely gone, or just taken down very, very, like, it should be just really low. But with everything here, with the pros and cons, Modern Warfare 3 beta was really good. It was a really good experience. Like I said, it was one of the best betas we've had in a while. It was a lot better than the Modern Warfare 2 beta. I didn't play the Vanguard beta. I'm gonna tell you it was probably better than the Vanguard beta. It's excuse me, it was probably up there with the Cold War beta, and then it's probably 10 times better than the Modern Warfare 2019 beta. But hope you guys do enjoy the video. If you guys have any feedback to give to Sledgehammer, I think there was an email they sent with a survey feedback. Make sure to look in your emails or just leave it down here in the comment section, and I may just send a whole bucket list of things to Sledgehammer, or in a tweet, DM, whatever you can do. And yeah, hope you guys do enjoy the video. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe for more content, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.